It's Rochester Live!
Welcome to the show!
Today on the show, Caitlin and Laura from the Young Urban Preservationists.
Welcome to the show!
Comedian Charlie Wildey.
Welcome to the show!
And as always, your host, Ron Ferrara. Hi, Ron.
Hey, boys. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Welcome back to Rochester Live. Here we are once again. And, what a month it's been. So much has been going on. Just saw in the news that Egypt is joining the Saudi assault in Yemen. Yeah, and if you understood what that means, you're too smart to be watching this show. Turn it off. Also in international news, though, old Putin's causing a stink. Did you guys see that? He disappeared for 10 days and the world went nuts. I was gone for 12 and nobody even noticed.
You're missing?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks a lot. Hey, this is kind of up your alley. Zayn Malik's leaving One Direction. Did you guys hear about that?
No, I don't care. It's fine.
Guys, I'm sorry. It was close to home. But hey, this will cheer you up, though. That ice volcano at Letchworth, it's back in the news again, this time for melting because of the heat. That's right, guys. We can blame shrinkage on heat now. It's 2 excuses we got. Thank you. Thank you. U of R's in the news for some pretty cool stuff. During the Apple keynote speech that they just gave, U of R's new health tracking software was mentioned. But let's be real, if I wanted to track my health, we'd slap a mirror on the side of the poutine truck, right? Just let it fuzz. That's all it is. Hey, big news in Rochester, the Jazz Fest is back. Best times of the year here. They're doing 93 free songs this year, or free concerts this year. It's pretty incredible, 93 free concerts. It's 93 times you get to pretend to know what jazz is. Hey, speaking of music, you guys want to play me over to the desk? Ooh, so jazzy. And you guys are playing there this year, right?
No, man.
What do you mean, no?
Not after what happened last year.
What happened last year?
A high school band jazzed all over our equipment.
Guys, come on. Should know better than to take you seriously. Let's move on with the show and pretend that never happened. We're very excited to have our first guest here tonight. So cool, from the Landmark Society's Young Urban Preservationists, here we have Laura and Caitlin. Ladies, come on out. So much for being here. Grab a seat. You guys can fight over who takes which chair.
We already duked it out up there.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
Caitlin won.
Well, thank you so much for coming. And you guys are part of the Young Urban Preservationists.
We are.
Which, preservationists has nothing to do with jams and jellies, right? Different
Not
preservation.
yet.
Right. In fact, in grad school, when I went to pick up my books one time, it was a book that had preserve in the title, and the bookstore had ordered the wrong book. It was about jamming.
Very understandable. But what do you guys actually do, for those of us who don't know?
Well, so the Landmark Society is a nonprofit regional preservation organization, so we work with developers, property owners, municipalities to foster community revitalization and to help folks rehab old buildings. And then the YEPs in particular, we are sort of engaging that younger generation of folks who are really interested in preservation but don't, have an outlet for it. So we're connecting with them.
And it's such a cool way to do it. I've actually been to one of your events before, and you guys have like drinks and music, and it really is a cool time to meet people and check out the history of Rochester. And do you guys have any events coming up or certain projects you're working on right now?
Yeah, we have a couple coming up. We're actually doing the Slow Art Day over at Roco. We're having I always say this name wrong, a Petacucha presentation, which are short 20-minute 20 slides. 20 seconds each. 20 seconds each. Presentation about both preservation. It's both YEP focused, but the Slow Art Day is also coinciding with Roco's bicycle art. So it's bicycle looking or bicycle focused, preservation focused, how to slow down, how to observe around, and also focusing on the bike culture that I think is becoming pretty big in Rochester.
Oh, definitely. You always see downtown here people scooting around.
Even in like the dead of winter, there'll be a snowstorm, and I'll be like driving home,
Yeah.
like gripping the wheel, barely looking out through the windshield, and like some dudes flying by me on a bike.
Those people are nuts, but it's so cool you guys have that going on. And we actually have a couple suggestions, if you don't mind us pitching you some things.
We'd love it.
Because we have a lot of stock in this town. We have a couple ideas of our own for preservation. The first thing we want to preserve, the banks of the Genesee, where the band came to shore. That's important to us. We just put a marker in that mud there. Just a thought. The Susan C. Anthony House. Not very exciting, but she was a sweet lady. And the last one that we wanted to preserve, we couldn't think of the building, but it had this really lovely statue on the top, this gargoyle.
Ouch.
Yeah. So just think about it.
Well, in preservation, we always like to get the message out that all types of resources are important, not just like the big fancy houses on East Avenue. So your more mundane houses that belong to Susan C. Anthony are just as important.
Okay, we have a chance, guys. We have a chance. I did want to bring up, too, you guys take some serious issue with parking lots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but Rochester has a parking problem.
Oh, people like me to take a limo everywhere. We like those parking lots, but please give me your side of the story here.
Well, so Rochester in 2014 won the Parking Madness tournament. It was a nationwide tournament, so
Yep.
we are proud to have the worst parking crater in the country, which is pretty dubious distinction because we have a ton of surface lots and parking garages in downtown Rochester.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And just think what you could do with all of those lots besides having a big sea of asphalt.
Sure. And I know in the past they've actually taken down some really cool historic buildings to make those parking lots, so it's definitely sad to see happen. Stop it, Rochester. Grow up. We are all about our history here and our heritage, which is actually why we wanted to be part of the St. Patrick's Day Parade this year. It just happened. Actually, the guys went out and filmed something. Guys, do you have that?
Yeah, we got another thing we did.
I know I said I never wanted to see anything from you again, but go on, pop it in.
This is a good one. This is Mike from Rochester Live. We're here on the street for St. Patrick's Day. Gonna be looking for the Genesee River Boys. Don't know where they are, and talking to some people about St. Patrick's Day Parade. And loosen up. My producer gave me some spicy water. Let's go have fun. Let's cross the street.
Hey, go Bills!
Find the Genesee River Boys. The atmosphere is here that it's great and nothing's wrong and everyone's drunk. It's completely absurd. I'm looking for my boys, which is a man who looks nothing like me. So how do you think about St. Patrick's Day today?
I feel like I think about St. Patty's Day only once a year.
I feel what you mean. We finally caught up with the parade. I hope to find my boys here. Oh, here's some people here.
You guys suck. I hate you, Ron. You have bad hair. Mike, you're okay.
People actually know who we are. So, thank you. I like to keep it tiny. Bonus.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
The king of St. Patrick's Land. Woo! All right, let's go. There he is. There's my boys. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. What?
What's going on? Am I on TV?
Yeah, this is the show that we're on.
Oh, Mike!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? How do you feel about Patrick?
Pretty good guy.
How do you feel about parade?
I love it. I got my cow.
We need 2 microphones with Genesee River Boys here. So let's get that out of the bag.
Why is everybody wearing green?
I'm not sure. I think it's a coincidence.
Sir, name 3 things.
3 things?
Yes.
Police car, stroller, and a towel.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Parade.
Parade.
How many Patricks did you saint?
How many Patricks?
How many Patricks? How many Patricks? It's easy, man.
Well, 7's my lucky number, so.
7 Patricks, you heard it straight from the source.
7 Patrick Parade.
Nice.
When you think about Patrick,
He was a great guy, great dude.
It's wonderful, yeah. We like it all over the place.
let's sneak into the parade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's sneak into the parade.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, man.
Parade! And this is how you parade. We're in. That's how easy it is. Yeah, parade, parade, parade. Shit, the cops!
My name's Steve. I'm totally normal. His name is Steve. He's totally normal. Honestly, I'm going to start talking about the history of the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Tell me about it.
It's going on for the past 56 years.
Tell me about it. And that's okay. I mean, we'll get...
You know, just... My name is Steve.
Don't listen to those ladies, Mike. Your tie is average size.
Guys, I can't believe I finally found you. What's going on? Well, boys, you've done it again. That certainly explains a lot. Sorry you guys had to see that, and sorry for anyone who had to interact with them. They are literally the worst people ever. Not a bad person, though, is our next guest, a staple of the local comedy scene. Here he is, Mr. Charlie Wildey. Charlie? Hey, welcome. Why don't you, let's get a taste of who you are.
You guys have like a microphone?
This guy's funny.
Oh, wait a minute.
What a cut up.
All right, well, the other day I was talking to an older gent, kind of an older guy, and he was talking about the youth, like with an F, like what the kids these days are doing. Bear in mind, this was not very long ago. And he said, boy, kids these days, they're skateboarding. As if that's like really new in like 2015. Like, oh, all these kids, they just discovered skateboarding now. And he's like, boy, you wouldn't catch me on a skateboard in 1,000 years. Like, no, sir, in 1,000 years, you'll be dead. I mean, in 1,000 years, we'll probably have cloning, but like your bones won't even exist anymore. So we're not even going to be able to clone you so you can learn skateboarding. In 1,000 years, let's not be simple about this. We're gonna have hoverboards in 1,000 years. No one is going to be skateboarding in 1,000 years. Jeez, come on. Man, this is great. I've never done this well. I want to try some new material. If you guys are all right with that. How about, listen guys, no homeowner, but I think on my way out of here I'm going to stop by Lowe's and pick up some new hedge clippers. You know what I mean? No homeowner. Okay, all right. My favorite patriotic film is Wet Hot American Sniper, starring Bradley Cooper. It's a great, really good one. That's a good one. Oh, geez. Have you ever had one of these situations where it's like two fish, and they're like battling, and these two fish are like fighting, but they're evenly matched. They're like exactly the same. And so then at the end of the fight, it was just kind of like a squid pro quo situation. You know what I mean? I don't even know what quid pro quo means. I don't know if that's right. I didn't look it up. You guys. Anyway, I guess that's going to be it for me. That was great. Great crowd. Man, this is spectacular.
Thanks for
the best I've ever done, I think.
Whew, certainly got us rolling.
Good, yeah, I hope so.
So, Charlie, how long have you been part of the comedy scene here? I keep hearing your name around, but...
yeah, it's coming up on 3 years. It's been about 2.5 years I've been performing in Rochester.
Where were you from before Rochester?
Well, I actually grew up just east of Rochester in Palmyra. I lived in Utah for a little while, and I lived in Germany for a few years, and then ended up kind of back in this area in the end.
Okay, so you're a well-traveled individual.
I've been to 3 places.
3? It's more than us. So funny, but anyone who works on the show knows that I'm not a big fan of people that are funnier than me. So, Mike, you know what to do. Well, that's that. If he pulls through surgery, you can check out his info at Charlie Wildey on Twitter. You can check out the ladies on Facebook and Instagram, and check out us at Rock Live. Thanks for tuning in again, and we'll see you next time.
Want more? Visit us online at rochesterlive.tv.